One of the questions asked by people interested in Alaska history is, how did the capital of Alaska, originally located at Sitka, happen to come to Juneau? This is a most interesting story. Strictly speaking, the capital of Alaska was not moved from Sitka to Juneau because, in a legal sense, Sitka had never been named the capital. Originally, Sitka, in the early days, was designated as the seat of government. The Russian governors had used the Baranov Castle for their offices, but when we took over, the castle was in pretty bad repair, so the first 5 United States governors of Alaska had their offices and living quarters in the long Russian log building to the left of the parade grounds in Sitka. From your Alaskan history, you will remember that before the Klondike rush, gold mining around Juneau was a booming, bustling business. However, the remoteness of the United States District Court located in Sitka really bothered the miners, lawyers, and promoters in Juneau. In any mining camp, easy access to the courts is essential to settle boundary disputes, contracts, payments, and 100 other matters. As Bob DeArmond, Juneau's historian, looks at it today, if the United States District Court could have been relocated in Juneau by osmosis, or had the judge simply moved here to hold court, the people of Juneau might have been quite content to leave the seat of government, the governor's office and the land office, in Sitka. But in 1900 came the Carter Act. As passed by Congress, it read, "The temporary seat of government of said district, Alaska, is hereby established at Juneau." On June 6, 1900, the Carter Act became law, and by August, the District Court and the United States Marshal had quietly moved to Juneau. Now personalities entered the picture. Governor Brady was dedicated to opening up mining in Alaska. He became personally involved in copper deposits in Prince William Sound. This irked certain people more interested in southeast Alaska, and wheels started moving to clip Governor Brady's wings. President Teddy Roosevelt terminated Brady's tenure and appointed Wilfred B. Hogat, who had mining interests in Juneau, to the office of governor. The lone clerk in Brady's Sitka office resigned. The records in the office were boxed and sent to Juneau. Governor Hogat rented 2 residences in Juneau on Main Street, one for an office and the other as living quarters. Now, Hogat was a widower, and 14 rooms gave the governor quite a bit of extra space. Romantic speculation became a Juneau conversation piece, and sure enough, he remarried within 2 years. This later building was the official residence until the present mansion was completed in 1913. What else was there in Sitka to move to Juneau? The collector of customs had taken his seals, sealing wax, and papers over to Juneau in 1902 and hadn't returned to Sitka. There only remained the land office to comply with the Carter Act. So late in September 1906, William L. Diston, the head of the land office, boarded the steamer Cottage City in Sitka and came to Juneau. 40 tons of fixtures and paperwork came with him. Juneau took it in stride. Only a 3-inch, 1-column story on an inside page told of Diston's arrival in Juneau, thus completing the transfer. And that is the complete story on how the government of the District of Alaska, once in Sitka, ended up in Juneau. This story is a part of the heritage of Alaska.